Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I'm pretty excited about the news that was just announced that the F-14A from HeatBlur is going to be coming in the October patch. And as you all know, I really enjoy the Tomcat. And I just wanted to take a look at this takeoff from Turkey instant action mission that comes with the Syria map for DCS World, and just take a cruise around Turkey and see what we have here. But yeah, I am really excited about the A and then the Forrestal class aircraft carrier they're supposed to be giving us, the AI-A6, and the new campaign that's supposed to be for the A. Not only that, but once they release the A model, there's 2 campaigns in the works from Reflected Simulations over there, which are going to be super fun too. So it's really a good time to be into flight sims. So let's get this show on the road here and see about getting this bird into the air. Let's see what it looks like over here. Couple of really nice detailed buildings there. It looks like a stadium down below. Pretty big body of water over here too. Overall, this map looks absolutely outstanding, and it's always fun to fly across any of this region at the moment, because I'm always discovering new and interesting things. Ugra Media really did a great job with this. And any excuse to jump into the Tomcat is always good. Take a jump into the back seat and look around, and hopefully the AI pilot doesn't drive us into the ground. I've seen it happen before, and that's not very much fun. But just look how densely packed in everything is in that city. Another outstanding example of a job well done by Ugra Media. Jump back into the pilot seat and come around and take another look at Turkey. Bunch of really nicely detailed buildings right there. I'm no expert on Syria, Turkey, Damascus, Beirut, any of the regions that are within the Syria map, but I must admit, I would believe that is the city back there that you would find in Turkey. And the reason being is I've seen other areas mixed in with the real world counterparts, between newscasts with everything that happened in Beirut and then what things look like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And in many ways, what you're going to find in the Syria map, from what I've seen thus far when comparing, let's say, Damascus and Beirut to the Microsoft Flight Simulator counterparts, or even Dubai, some of the landmarks are actually detailed better and a little more realistically in DCS world than they are in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Flight Simulator looks absolutely grand. And it's just really outstanding work that they've done, but something about how that data is handled, that sometimes things just don't show up the way that they should. Where in DCS, they really seem to take the time to highlight and add extra detail to make those landmarks look pretty much as accurate as they should. So there's something to be said about the work that we have in DCS some days, and while at times Flight Simulator can look a little better at altitude, and in terms of the sheer amount of varied buildings and such, for a little bit more realistic looking environments in the bigger picture, but in little areas where you should find certain things, it seems like they pay a lot more attention to detail in DCS world. So this is the F-14B Tomcat, and this is the instant action mission. I believe it's called Takeoff Turkey. And I just wanted to jump in here and show you guys this because I'm really enjoying the Syria map, and it's so much fun just exploring and finding new things and new regions in this map that I've never been to before. And in many ways, I really am enjoying DCS a little more on this Syria map now, because I'm so used to flying these jets, and I do have Flight Simulator, and I'm really wowed by a lot of the stuff that they do in Flight Simulator. I'm unable to fly over the areas as fast as I do in this because most of the aircraft in Flight Simulator do not have the G tolerances as these military aircraft have, and I don't know. Could it be that Microsoft Flight Simulator is a little more realistic sometimes in their flight modeling versus this? I'm not sure. But I tend to find myself wrecked a lot in Flight Simulator when I try to fly the limited selection of civilian planes they have the way that I would a Tomcat, or the way that I would a Viper, or the way that I would a Hornet in DCS world. So I tend to really find myself having a lot more enjoyment flying in general in DCS than I do in Flight Simulator at the moment, and that's until they get some, more aircraft in there that have higher G tolerances. I think the thing that really annoys me about Flight Simulator is you go in there and, when you start to lose it or you're going to crash or something, all you get is a black screen and it tells you, oh, you've wrecked. What would you like to do? Quit or, start over. Like, really? Yeah, it's just that lame. And in here, at least, I know when shit's falling apart. I can see things breaking off. I can feel the buffeting. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Flight Simulator doesn't have some of those cues, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I have more fun flying jets in DCS than I do in Flight Simulator at the moment, because it's a very limited stable of planes to work with. And I tried the Free Hornet the other day, and it was pretty lame. I'm waiting for something better, I guess. Maybe I'll feel differently once there are more reasonable military planes available that are, realistically modeled versus kind of the copy and paste freeware stuff that's out there at the moment. But again, the Tomcat is always a joy to jump into and fly around. And this is the Syria map for DCS World. And again, this is the takeoff from Turkey mission. And I'm just kind of flying around now away from where I took off. And just zipping around the map here and checking out the sights and seeing what we have here in this area surrounding Turkey now. But I am really looking forward to the A model. And what do you guys think, man? What's your favorite module in DCS World? What are you looking most forward to right now? I'm really excited about the Tomcat, and it's been coming for quite some time now. This has been out over a year now in early access, so it has taken them a little bit longer, but you know what? They've had to deal with COVID stuff, and like everybody else in the world with everything going on at the moment, I think Heatblur has done a fantastic job of supporting this product and updating it the way they have every step of the way, and being as transparent as possible. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. This was the takeoff from Turkey instant action mission for the Syria map for DCS World, and I'm in the F-14B Tomcat at the moment. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And until next time, guys,